So why is it that this is the best-selling flashlight in Amazon right now? Guys, welcome to the channel, The Modern Survivalist, and I've done the review of this one kind of recently. It was one of the last flashlights reviews I've done here in the channel. But since then, I've been carrying it as my EDC light, and I will say I am, well, I'm not gonna say pleasantly surprised because it's not really much of a surprise. I knew it was popular, I knew why I liked it and why I was reviewing it for you folks, but I was just, it really is very comfortable, very lightweight, very handy. It just has a pile of advantages, and I see why it's right now the best selling flashlight in Amazon. 25 bucks. And don't quote me on that, check on Amazon. And by the way, you will have the links there below in Amazon for the flashlight, for my books as well, through survival skills, as well as surviving the economic collapse. Guys, the economy is falling apart. I need to do more content about the economy right now. But so as to get ready for all of that, surviving the economic collapse is your best way of getting prepared. So I knew it was a pretty good flashlight, but just seeing it #1 in Amazon, and these things, again, all of these things change all the time. But at the moment, best-selling flashlight in Amazon, heck yeah, 25 bucks, aluminum body, 400 lumens, you know, so you have a pretty nice amount of power. And I think that one of the big keys to its success is the form factor. I have a Zippo right here. It's pretty much like a Zippo. It is very compact and it just feels great in the pocket. You just forget about it. You could just place it in the pocket that you have for a lighter in your jeans. Fits right there. So very compact, powerful, rechargeable, which is also cool. Has a locking slide button here so you can slide it open to charge with a USB Type-C, just like your cell phone. And yes, there's some people that will say, oh, but I like the advantage of using a regular AA or AAA. I'm one of those guys too. But I do appreciate when something has USB Type-C, fairly convenient, very well protected by this little window. And it's just a matter of remembering to every once in a while, you charge it along with your phone and you're good to go. You don't even have to worry about, will I have a fresh battery or not? No, you just charge it a little bit every once in a while and you're good. You have a button on the side which is nicely recessed, so it's not accidentally going to turn on in your pocket. But if you're worried about that, you can lock it out like this. In this position, will not work. You have a locking button right there. Lock, charge, mode on, and you're gonna leave it right there. So when you're using the flashlight, you just pick it up and you go, boom. Nice, light. A little bit of light. I don't have a lot because another little gadget here, it has a wheel for adjusting this thing. All right, so it can go all the way up to 400 lumens. And by the way, again, I feel I'm doing the review again, which it's fine. 400 lumens is 15 minutes runtime, 400 lumens, or down to 2 lumens, that's gonna be 65 hours. So if you are in need of longer run times, you just go all the way down, right? And those 2 lumens, that's gonna be 65 hours. Or you just go find a nice in-between point, and it has a memory function, so it will remember it like that. But also if you need more power, you just double click on this thing and it goes into turbo mode, 400 lumens. That's pretty intuitive user interface. I figured all of this out even without reading the manual. That speaks of how clever, well designed it is. But you know what makes this thing just nuts? It has a rotating head. You just rotate the head like so in this position or in that other position, and you have an angled flashlight like those old Vietnam military flashlights. Well, you just rotate any way you want, and when you rotate like this, you also have a clip here on the side, and the clip can also move. So you can put this in this position or in this other position in the back, and you can just hook this into your jeans, your pants, into your t-shirt, whatever it is, and you have both hands free. Now, you guys that have been here in the channel for a while know how much I appreciate headlamps. Headlamps are tremendously versatile and practical. I love headlamps, and whenever I need to, EDC bag or whatnot, if I'm carrying anything in terms of, I will have a headlamp with me. That's kind of one of the things I have in my EDC bag, you know. And I really try to make sure I have one of those because I know how important it is during emergencies, during disasters, to have your hands free and be able to see while using both hands. Now, this may not be as good as a headlamp, but it's pretty darn close. And I'll take it all day long in a flashlight that just fits in the little pocket design intended for a lighter. You know, it's that small, and I have 400 lumens. I can recharge it. It looks cool too. It's all aluminum and white and kind of quirky and like space age techie looking. I like this thing. I think it's a good flashlight. Again, I've been using it as my EDC flashlight for a while now, and I just find it super useful. I've actually had to use it with a little bit more, a little bit more power and a little bit more. So it hasn't got a ton of throw, but with 400 lumens, it kind of compensates for that very well. I think it's great. You also have a little magnet here, so it magnetically attaches to things, so makes it super versatile for the size. This is like a mini flashlight, but it has the big boy capability in many ways. Now, if you want to have a more powerful flashlight, they also make this one, the X4, which I really like too. This is very powerful. It's a nice, powerful flashlight. It has the slider here for a few things. So it's pretty cool. This one is, again, on the same line, on the same philosophy, but a lot more power. And then you have like a button here. The turbo mode is accessed on an independent switch. Pretty badass, pretty cool. Magnet as well. So this is like the big brother, big version of the G5, at least the way I see it. Heavier, bigger, more expensive, but you get that in terms of how much power you have and the functions you have here. But as an EDC flashlight, for 25 bucks, I don't know, man. I have a ton of other flashes. I like the O lights, the simple O lights a lot, AAA. But dude, check out the difference in terms of size. The amount of power, rechargeable, different color here. Almost forgetting, but this thing has, if you keep it pressed like that, you go into another LED. And when you move the wheel, it changes the color. So I leave it in red because I feel less. I don't think it's a proper UV light. It gets like bluish. I don't know if it will. I think you need a proper UV light so as to have that UV effect, a proper UV LED. But I'm happy enough with a red one. In a compact little light like this one, you have a warm yellow light if you want to have this work like a reflector, or you can go into a proper blue or green light or red. Yellow. I mean, I'm good with this, and it's just incorporated into the same tiny little flashlight that you have. It has like a strobe mode with 3 clicks, which is I don't know if it's all that useful, but I guess in an emergency, I don't know, maybe you're on the side of the road unconscious, and before you collapse, you put this on. Maybe this was going to get its attention, maybe get you saved. It's really not the thing I use the most, but hell, it is there. Guys, it is a tremendously versatile little light, very affordable too, and if you want to get it, again, the link's going to be there below. I like these ones quite a bit. Maybe these are the ones I have the most experience, and something very tiny. I'll leave the link for this one too, the O-Light. i3TOS. This is a very simple one, I like the idea of the philosophy. Again, best-selling flashlight in Amazon right now. These are like basic stuff. You want to have a flashlight, okay, turn it on. You have a high mode and a low mode, and these are versatile, simple, not much to it, and super comfortable to carry as well in your pocket. But the power in this thing, the options, the versatility, the rotating 90-degree angle and the clip and whatnot, this is currently my EDC flashlight. These things change, but as of right now, this is the one I pick. Folks, hope you have a great day. Take care.